Ulladu of Sri Ramana Maharshi, Shloka number 16, chapter 2, contemplation 1, 2.16.1. Now, Sri Ramana Maharshi addresses the concept of time and space. Time is actually, time is one which people are afraid of, because as the time passes, somebody who was young becomes old, some grows up, becomes old and dies. Time is the real destroyer. Okay, the pressure of time is there in all of our life. Whatever we do, at the background of our mind, the pressure of time is there. So is time real? Time is not real. That was addressed earlier by Sri Ramana Maharshi. The self is unbounded by time. There is no binding for the self by time. Is space binding for the time? The space also is not binding for the time, because you think that you are bound by space and time only when you associate yourself with the body. When you think you are a body, definitely body has a limited size. The moment there is a limited size, that occupies a space, and because it occupies a space, you think you are bound by space. Now, what is space actually? What is space? Can you think of space? You cannot think of space. You can only think of space in relation to objects. Understand? The space is there when the objects are there. A space is not there when there are no objects. You cannot even imagine what space is without object. The presence of space requires presence of objects. Objects are not but things. Things are nothing but thoughts. The space is nothing but a product of thought. What about time? Time is also a product of thought. So you think of past, past is a thought. You think of present, present is a thought. You think of future, future is thought. So both time and space are product of thought. And what is thought depend on? Thought is dependent on I thought. Without I thought, there is no other thought. So the entire world, which consists of time and space, is dependent on I thought. Now, when you associate yourself with the body, you feel bound by space and bound by time, and you feel very limited individual. The moment you associate yourself with consciousness, knowing very well that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am pure consciousness. Nanu, nanembodu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanarnani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. The moment you identify with consciousness rather than the body, you become free from the concept of time and space. You become unbounded. You realize your infiniteness. Is it my experience? It is experience. Okay. What happens to you in deep sleep? In deep sleep, there is no mind, there is no body, there is no world. I alone exist. I'm infinite. Okay. The concept of infinite or finite also disappears. I am bliss. Okay. So this is deep sleep state. What happens when you are happy? Momentarily you feel expanded. Momentarily time disappears. If your close friends are there with you, you don't have a sense of time at all, right? If you feel joyful, you feel unlimited. So you have occasional glimpse of being unlimited when you are happy, right? That happiness also you discover in deep sleep, which is your true nature. Your concept of I am bound soul is only because you identify with the body. So once you inquire, who am I, and realize that I am consciousness, then you feel unbounded beyond time and space.